Hello everyone. Hi, very happy to talk to you tonight. So, as I announced earlier in the group, today I'm going to talk about how quick to get unstuck, or rather, how to get unstuck right now. So, first of all, I wanted to say that a lot of people in the media or any teachers, they they are focusing on the results and they show the after and before. And sometimes when we look at where we want to be and we look at the end goal, we feel that we're not there yet. So what happens is we get discouraged and we feel very stuck. For those who are watching, please say hi, whether you're live with me, please say hi, or you're watching the replay. Say that you're watching and please put any comment. So to come back to what I wanted to say, a lot of times we tend to feel that we're not making enough progress and that we feel stuck. And this is emphasized by the fact that a lot of success stories that we see are because we see the huge end result of these amazing people who are so successful, and then we feel that we are not making as much progress as we should, and then the feeling of feeling stuck is even more emphasized. So first of all, and very important thing to understand is that we don't start at the same level. Hi, Rebecca. So because we don't start at the same level, because of birth conditions, circumstances of life, and also our karma, some energetical issues or stuff that we've been carrying around for generations. We have things sometimes blocks in our energy, in our vibrations that we need to sorry that we need to clear, whilst others don't, or they have other things that they need to clear. Oh, I'm so sorry. Probably because the window is opened. And because of that, we have different pace of progression. So this is oh my God, I'm so sorry. So this is because we have different level of blocks and resistance that we need to clear individually, that we are going to have different pace of progression. So whatever we want to achieve, what is important is to look at the progress that we've been making and to acknowledge whatever we've been doing as a step further. So when we change the way we look at where we are, this is when progress starts to really happen, sorry. And because we change our energy towards where we are. So it's all about the energy that we put into what we're doing and how we perceive ourselves. I think it's Marianne Williamson that says that miracle is a shift in perception. So what that means is, as soon as you shift how you look at yourself and you start to acknowledge the progress that you've been making, this is when you shift your energy and then real progress starts to show up. And because we acknowledge them as real success and we don't dismiss them because we're not there yet, that's how we can build momentum. So this is very important to understand. Another thing that I wanted to say is, so how do we do that? So as I said, it's about celebrating each baby step as huge wins and as huge success, whether it's just finding the title of the book or write down the 5 next step that we want to take. Don't dismiss this as, oh, I'm not there yet, because this is when we feel very frustrated, and that feeling of frustration is then creating resistance, and therefore is creating even more procrastination, and therefore we feel even more that we're not progressing enough. So it's all about, as I said, willing to take it one step at a time and be in the moment, celebrate that very step that we are taking. The other aspect, very important, is obviously to do the spiritual work that is around, again, energy. So it's about connecting to the light. I call it tapping into divine intelligence, which is about making sure that we're connecting to the source energy so that we get guidance, and whatever action that we take, it's not because we force it, but because we are guided towards it. So how do we do that? So I did there is a video on how to connect to the light that you can watch. It's about spending time with your inner self. How do we do that? As I said, so it's about focusing on that divine guidance. Meditating is another option, praying, or whatever puts us in the flow. So when we are in the flow, this is when things are smooth, easy, and we enjoy the process. Because if we start feeling frustrated, this is when, that's it. As soon as we start feeling frustrated, progress stops. So it's about putting ourselves in that state of flow where we connect to our inner self, and we are also guided to take action as opposed to pushed to take action. And also sometimes it's about accepting that we might drop the ball from time to time, and that's part of the process as well. I mean, sometimes there are moments where we will have drama sometimes can happen. This is also actually a form of block and resistance. And when they do happen, then it's about clearing it, doing the work to clear it energetically. And I don't want to say push through, but it's about clearing the energy that created that resistance. And get back to that feeling of appreciation and joy and happiness and fun. It's very important to be in that state of whatever we do, because that is going to make it very smooth, easy, and this is when speed then comes in terms of the results that we want to have. So it's about to enjoy whatever we do and making having fun a priority. If there is no fun, well, create it and change your perception so that you enjoy the process. Also, very, very important. So maybe I'm repeating myself, but I believe that this is extremely important to understand, is that to realize that as soon as we stop celebrating our progress, this is when we get stuck. And it's very subtle, but it's very important to get it. And so that when we see, we recognize the pattern, then we can break it. And then we can use our guidance to know what to do next. So again, the energy, again, very important. It's about shifting our energy before anything else. So I make sure that I clear my energy every day when I wake up and when I go to bed, and also in between by connecting to the light, doing the meditation for the morning, meditation in the evening, so that our vibes get cleaned up, actually. Um, because we have these, as I mentioned at the very beginning, we might carry stuff, or we might have picked it up from our family, environment, events, and this is about clearing these blocks that is going to allow us to then continue to progress. And that is extremely important. So it's about clearing the resistance by clearing our energy and doing some energy work, feeling connected, and accept that it's a process, and take it one step at a time and enjoy it. And also, it all depends on where we are, and other people might be different situations energetically, so their progress might seem quicker than ours, but it's a different journey, and it's different things that we have to clear than them. So it's very important to become aware of that. In fact, I want to compare it to the movie. I don't know if you've seen the movie Limitless, because of the pill that the guy is taking and becomes super intelligent and super bright, and he uses, like, I think almost 100% of his brain capacity. So, and then there is that other guy who is not very sharp. He becomes also more clever, but not as clever as the main character, because they didn't start at the same level. And I'm not saying that we will never get to the level that we want, but it's about being patient and understand that it's about a progression. And then we have different stage of growth. And yes, things can happen very quickly, but if we do the work properly and we accept that it's about progression and celebrate the progress. So I hope this helped. I hope that now, whenever you feel frustrated or you feel stuck, you're going to think about what I said, which is about step back. Because most of the time when we feel stuck, it's because we feel frustrated. We don't see the progress, and it's about stepping back, focusing on our progress, enjoy it. And this is actually a catalyst for speed in our results. So I hope again that that was useful to you. If you have any question, please don't hesitate. Put your comments, say hi, tell me whatever you want to say about this topic, or if you want me to talk about a different one, let me know. And happy manifestation. Bye-bye.